Hi everybody, I'm Mitch with Honey Hollow Homestead. So what have I been doing? Stacking firewood. And yesterday I hung, oh, sorry about that. I hung this tarp back here because the firewood extends beyond the overhang. So I've got 2 rows of firewood here. Still got more outside to stack. This is 4 loads, I believe. Well, it'll be 4 loads by the time I get done stacking it. I'm sure you've heard by now that we have a cold snap coming in from Monday. And today is Thursday. And tomorrow is supposed to rain. So, I'm trying to get all of this done. Like I said, I got the tarp up. Unfortunately, because I wrapped it around the far corner down there, it was not quite long enough to go all the way to the end down here at this corner. But it's not that much exposed, so I'm hoping that there won't be that much moisture. If there is, then I'll have to figure out something else to block it, but I think it'll be all right. It won't be that much. I also have the wood rack. I got 2 wood racks in the house. I'm loading those up as well. A lot of this load is on the larger side, and some of it will need to be cut in half. Some of it will need to be split. There's a few pieces I found that need to be cut and split. Okay, but it's not that big a deal. Really, it's not. The chainsaw's right here. I got the battery powered one and the electric one. The electric one is easy to use right here. So it's not that big a deal. Splitting it is harder than cutting it. So, but it's even that, it's still not that big a deal. Okay. So that's what I've been doing. I have the rams in a small space. I think I want to expand that a little bit, give them a little bit more room, and I need to put some fresh bedding down there and lime underneath that because it's getting pretty stinky. But they seem to be doing okay. They're not doing as much pushing, but I'm not going to let them out for a little while yet. The plan is to put them in the bigger pen. There's a slight possibility I may have a buyer for Timmy, and I'm just debating on if my buck pen is big enough for the 2 rams. It may not be, because I was warned to make sure that they have enough room where they can get away from each other, and the buck pen may be too small. So put them in the bigger pen. The only problem with the bigger pen is I don't have a shelter in there. So I'm trying to figure out what to do about that. I have plans, but unfortunately I may not be able to do anything about it until November. So we'll see how that goes. But I have something in the works, and I can't say anything yet because I don't know if it's going to work out. But I went and talked to somebody yesterday, and we'll see if it's going to work out. So I need a few more days. I should know. I would think I should know by Wednesday next week. I should know. But we'll see. Appreciate your prayers on the matter. It's pretty important for me. But anyway, I've got these 2 rows, and that's 4 loads of firewood. I'm pretty sure I'll have enough room to put that last bit up here. And then I'll start another row on the back porch and see how far I get. I'm going to get at least another 2 loads. I'd like to get another 4 loads. I want to try and get enough extra so that I have some left over for next winter. That's the plan. We'll see how it works out. I do what I can to dry as much wood as I can before I need it. We'll see. We'll see. I know it's green wood. Most of it's green. There's some that I think that's a little drier than others. I try to get in the house early, so and I have some stacked on top of the wood stove for when there's heat. It'll dry it faster. I have some on top of the electric heater, and I have even been known to put it in the oven. Okay, if I'm going to be burnt, if I'm going to be using the oven. So, and next week I may. It all depends. So, don't worry. I don't leave it on if I'm not home. It's only when I'm home, just to try and help the wood dry. Okay, so it burns better. But anyway, after I get this, all that wood stacked, then I need to cut kindling. I got some pine cut-offs here that I can split and make into kindling. So I got to get that stockpiled. Because it's gonna be cold next week, especially Monday. Monday's gonna be the worst. And they did change the forecast a little bit. It was gonna be like a low of 19, but then I saw that they changed it this morning, and it's back up into the low 20s. So I would not be upset if it keeps going up, but the way they're talking, it ain't gonna be going up. So we'll see. Anyway. This is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. I'm going to get back to work. You don't need to watch me stacking all this wood. It's boring. But I'm just letting you know, that's where I've been. I've been focusing on trying to get things ready for the winter. I may have to put in a couple of bottles of water in the house to keep thawed out for the livestock. We'll see. Unfortunately, I did not get my hydrant installed this summer like I had wanted to. Push it back till next year, because I doubt very much that I'll be able to get it done before winter actually hits hard. So anyway, it's Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Talk to y'all later.